When you walk the sick, the desert closes in around you. 200 feet of sheer rock block out the sun, isolating you in one of the most remote canyons on Earth. Then the rock walls break, and you see this, the Al-Khazni. Today, it stands as a silent monument of monochrome stone, a weathered, empty facade. But viewing this site as an empty mausoleum misses the reality of what actually happened in this valley. To understand the scale of this civilization, we have to travel back 2 millennia to when this valley was at its absolute peak. The carved rock we see now is simply a skeleton. To truly see Petra, we must reconstruct its lost layers of water, wealth, and life. Building a massive population center in a hyper-arid canyon defies logic. The daytime heat is punishing, and rainfall is practically non-existent. Yet the Nabateans solved this with brilliant hydrology. These are the physical remnants of their gravity-fed masonry water channels carved directly along the canyon walls. These primary arteries captured scarce rainwater, channeling fresh water downhill into an intricate network of underground reservoirs and public fountains. Holding a massive, reliable water supply in the middle of an unforgiving wasteland gave the Nabateans tremendous leverage over nomadic tribes. Mastering hydrology drove their entire ascent. They bypassed mere survival and deliberately engineered an oasis capable of supporting an empire. That sudden, guaranteed availability of water acted like a magnet for trade caravans needing a safe harbor in the desert. The resulting influx of cash funded a wealthy, settled domestic class. We see the proof in intricate local artifacts like this highly decorated ceramic jug. This map shows the ancient world's geopolitical reality. Petra sat at the intersection of major trade routes, linking Rome, Egypt, Arabia, and India. Silk from the east, Indian spices, and highly prized frankincense funneled directly into this specific node. By controlling and taxing the specific bottleneck of global luxury, the Nabateans turned a remote desert outpost into an economic superpower. Down on the canyon floor, that macro-level wealth translated into an overwhelming sensory experience. If we strip away the weathered sandstone, the original architecture bursts into view. The facades were heavily plastered, brightly painted, and completely pristine. These newly colored streets were packed. Tens of thousands of people lived here, creating a mix of foreign merchants speaking overlapping languages and constant haggling over precious goods. The actual ancient Petra was a loud, chaotic, and colorful nexus of global civilization. The dominance of overland caravans eventually fractured as the Roman Empire expanded its maritime reach through the Red Sea. As sea travel became faster and more efficient, the massive wealth that once funneled through the sick began to bypass the desert entirely. Without the wealth to maintain them, the water systems fractured, the vibrant stucco flaked away, and centuries of desert wind scoured the bare rock down to its current state. We shouldn't look at these ruins as a tragedy. The carved facades are the enduring, beautiful skeleton of an incredibly resilient masterpiece. Petra's true legacy is not the stone it left behind, but the human ingenuity and global connectivity that commanded it to exist in the first place.